Last year when you were president, the UN said, to date, the government has rarely even acknowledged the serious violations that occurred in the conflict or provided victims with adequate redress. In the 16 years since the end of the war, you've been Prime Minister 4 times and President once. Can you tell our audience today how you believe justice has been served on your watch for the victims of the Civil War?
No contest. UN has said that. I'm not contesting. Next question, please.
That wasn't my question. My question was, how has justice been served on your watch for the victims?
I said no contest.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, this is what you say. If I go to answer, you will shout on me. So I said, all right, guilty as charged, no contest or whatever it is, get to the next question.
So you believe the victims of the Civil War have been
I don't believe anything.
justice?
You're not giving me a chance to speak, so I'm not saying anything. I said no contest. So bring the next question, please.
It's a little bit childish for a former president of a country to not be able to answer a question.
I'm saying no contest. If I'm childish, Gandhi was also childish. I'm only doing what Gandhi did.
Gandhi didn't answer interview questions.
He didn't answer, he didn't even in British courts, he didn't. You don't know history. What can I do? We are a non-violent nation. We are from the Himalayas.
You're a non-violent nation?
I'm a non-violent
I'm literally
person.
asking about a civil war that lasted 26 years and killed over 100,000 people.
No contest again. There was no civil war for 20 years. What was the civil war?
There wasn't a civil war.
Will you let me speak without interrupting? Then I will say what
If you can answer the question, yes. This is not a platform for you to give political speeches.
I said no contest. You said I'm making political speeches. I'm a politician. So no contest. You get on to the next one.
Okay, let's try this. On your watch, there was an Office of Missing Persons that you set up. Your office investigated 6,000 cases of disappearances. Can you tell us how many people were found by that
No
office?
contest again. So if I say anything, it's a political speech.
I'm just asking how many people were found.
I will...
6,000 disappearances. Is it a joke to you?
No, the number who have disappeared, according to Francis, was far more. We are trying to...
Exactly. Amnesty says 60,000. I'm saying 6,000 because I knew
no, there were 14,000 names that had come. So we are trying to do that. Again, split them into 2 lots. Those who were involved in the Mullawaikal incident and those who were outside. Because not only the war there, we were talking about the disappearance in the south and others. Then once you identify the Mullawaikal, that's the big problem here. Then are there other numbers? Because 40,000 was not the big number that came. The disappearances, many of them, we are still going on.
How many were found by your office? Why is it such a hard question for you to answer?
What?
6,000 disappearances were investigated. How many people were found?
14,000, of which they're still going on.
16 people were found. Isn't that an embarrassing number? On your watch, only 16 people, 16.3%.
Sorry, that was done through different groups. Large number are missing. We had an ethnic conflict in the country. It's something which has struck all of us. There are a large number of you here because you couldn't live in the north. So let us look at how we are going to solve it. Not only the question of missing persons, but what has happened. It is not a simple civil war as such. She will, of course, disagree. But if you are not allowing me what to say and how that we could bring it around.
Has justice been served to the victims of the Civil War?
No, justice has not been served to any of the communities.
Okay. Why was justice not served on your watch?
Okay, I have answered your question that justice has not been served.
The question.
So after that, you say what?
Okay, why did you reappoint last year as your Chief of Defence Staff a man named General Shavendra Silva, who the US government blacklisted for gross violations of human rights, namely extrajudicial killings? How can there be truth, reconciliation and unity, which is a commission you started, when you're keeping on board generals accused of gross human rights violations in that conflict?